May I begin at the beginning, Mayor Arakawa? As you were speaking, I was reading, and I read something that I hardly could believe. Your farmers apparently cannot wash their hands in the ditch water, in the water that's going to irrigate in their ditch. The employees cannot wash their hands, and those who grow cabbage and other raw vegetables cannot use that water to irrigate their crops.
That is true.
Well, how did that come down, and how are you going to survive that?
It's the new food security provisions that are there. So a lot of these kinds of practices that we used to see as common, now in agriculture, we can no longer do. So I know that Representative Coit has put in some legislation to try and work around some of these challenges, but the food security rules have made it almost impossible for us to continue the way we've been going.
Is that the same ditch that's going to do the A and B area?
Well,
the 36,000 acres?
we have many ditches that run irrigation. Our Wailuku aquifer has surface water. All the way in Hana, throughout most of our county, even in Lahaina, we have surface water. So when we're dealing with this issue of food safety, now we have to have special facilities to be able to handle all of the food that's being produced.
Is this generic, or you got E. coli in this one, you got dead animals in the other one, or is it across the board that this is just the new standard of washing hands and vegetables? Yeah,
My understanding is a new standard of being able to handle this.
Do you know what the technical standards are? Is it an E. coli factor, or has it got, well, what has it got in it that you can't wash your hand or wash a vegetable with?
Well, Representative, I think what I can do is I can get you from the departments that are creating these legislations, the actual rules,
I'm
so
actually
it'd be
speaking
easier.
in sympathy with you, because if we're going to push agriculture,
Yeah.
and we've got to bring potable water in to wash employees' hands and wash vegetables.
And we have to have the facilities that are pretty much germ-free to be able to handle it. And all the requirements are becoming much too stringent for the average person to be able to exist as a farmer. So unless we can get the state help to try and get through the situation, I think we're going to see agriculture in the state in deep trouble.
Thank you. I yield to the lower panel here of the farmer on the group from Molokai. Thank you, Chairs.